Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Chris, back at it again with another video for you guys. Gang, baby. So today's video, we're gonna talk about why you should move to New York. I'm originally from New York. I'm from Brooklyn, so I lived there pretty much majority of my life. So stay tuned to top 5 reasons why you should live in New York.
A few moments later.
So the number one reason why you should live in New York is obviously the culture. You know, they always say New York is like a melting pot. So New York has all these different neighborhoods all around and all these different people living around it. And you know, there's a lot of culture, a lot of different culture. You meet a lot of people and it's always on the go. You see how fast we talk? We talk really fast. So, you know, I really enjoy that about New York as far as having the different cultures and having so much culture there. You meet Caribbean people, Jewish people, white people, Russian, Indian, all that mixed in to different neighborhoods, and you can see the culture in each of those neighborhoods. You know, a lot of their customs, you know, Chinatown, down by Coney Island, you can see a lot of the Russian stuff, and even with that, you see the different culture as far as the cuisines, the way they live with their families, and it's just a really cool place to see, and it's a really cool place to be a part of and live and be a part of the culture there and bring whatever your culture is to that city. And I think New York is very influential in that aspect. You know, a lot of people, if you're not from a big city like that, it can be really cool and important and impactful to you in your life, and it might actually motivate you. Next reason why you should live in New York would definitely have to be summertime. Summertime is crazy there in New York. You know, you got block parties. I know half of y'all don't even know what that is. Block parties, we shut the whole block down. If you're in anywhere like Brooklyn, Queens, anywhere like that, we have block parties. Close down the street. The neighborhood usually organizes it. You know, you have rides for the kids. You know, you selling apparel, selling food, all that. They gonna have all that clowns, all the whole nine. But the biggest thing there is, like I said, it's a party. So you're gonna have people outside with the speakers playing all types of music, depending on where the neighborhood. You know, you might hear rap, pop, whatever kid-friendly stuff. But you're gonna hear that if you're in a Caribbean neighborhood, you're gonna hear that soca. You're gonna hear that reggae, whatever, reggaeton, Spanish neighborhoods, whatever it is, and you know it's gonna be lit, just like you're in the club. You know, people are gonna be socializing, and that's something I really miss. I really miss being a part of the culture like that. Block parties is lit. You know, we got festivals out there, Prospect Park, Central Park, all there, all the above, inside of museums. So summertime is just a lit place. Summertime in New York is just lit. The weather's nice. You know, you might have to avoid the subways and buses. Things is crazy hot in the train stations, but just as long as you going out to events and going to whatever link it is in the city, or you know, at the lounge, hookah lounge, whatever, kickbacks, all the above, you're looking to have a good time all summer long in New York. And you know, you already know what they say about New York. It's the Big Apple, and it never sleeps ever. Number 3, living in New York just gives you a different type of mindset. I just think the mindset of living in New York is very important. You see everybody on the go. I feel like it'll push you to do great things out there, because like I said in my previous video, if you haven't seen it, why you shouldn't live in New York, there is a high cost of living to live in New York. So you got to pay your bills. So that means you got to be working or working somewhere, or you an entrepreneur, so you got to be getting this paper.
It's money. He got money. Get it all for him.
So, you know, you always on the go. You always got to be networking. You know, you're rushing in and out of work or meet on to meetings or whatever you're doing nowadays. So I just think being a part of that fast life culture is very important, and just learning how to multitask and do stuff is part of New York culture. You know, talking fast, learning how to parallel park, things like that, learning how to find a park. These are important skills to have in New York. Coming in at number 4, definitely gotta say living in New York is all about the job opportunities. There are hundreds of thousands of different companies that are in the New York area. That means Manhattan, Bronx, Staten Island, Brooklyn, New York, Queens, Long Island, whatever, all 5 boroughs, including Manhattan and Harlem. It's just so many job opportunities. There's a lot of companies out there, tech companies, media companies, anything you can think of, they're out there. Sports teams, you got the Knicks, the Nets in Brooklyn. It's a lot of things going on. And you got the Garden, you got the Barclays. There's like 20,000 Apple stores. So there's a lot of job opportunities out there. And it's, even though it's super competitive, because you already know New York is highly overpopulated. A lot of people are moving out, and with this COVID situation in there, a lot of companies are offering work from home positions. So a lot of people have left. So that, as COVID kind of dies down and the vaccine comes together and it works,
Yeah, Drake.
there's a lot of opportunity for jobs out here that you might have the option of getting. So why not move? Take a chance on life. There's no city like New York. Coming in at number 5. So the last reason why you should come to New York is, of course, the fashion. Come on now. You see Soho. You got the fashion district. You got all the top designers in New York. You're not gonna find a better state and city where fashion is just killing. Like, there's no other state in this country that you can go to that fashion is like the epidemic. There's not another city that's as fashionable as New York, people. Nobody at all is as fashionable as New York. So, at Soho, all the top sneaker companies and the boutiques are there. All the top clothing boutiques are there. All the top fashion designers are pretty much there. So, really no discussion on that. Top designers on Fifth Ave. You got all of them. Louis, Gucci, Chanel, Prada, everybody you could think of, they out there. So, it's just as simple as that. You're not gonna move anywhere in the world that's gonna be like New York as far as culture, the way we live, the way we talk, and the way we dress. You feel me? So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button. It's your boy Chris. Let me know when you planning to move to New York. I'm out.